Homage to the Venerable, to the whole lineage gurus. Homage to the Venerable Mang Liaoming. Homage to Master Sakya Zhengkong. Homage to His Holiness the 16th Karmapa. And homage to Master Dupten Dorji. Homage to the three jewels of the altar. Homage to the main deity of the group practice today, Padma Kumara. Sumu, Tanzhen Kato, Dupten City, all Dharma masters, Dharma educators, Dharma teachers, Dharma lecturers, Dharma assistants, directors of temples and chapters, and all disciples present here and over the internet. Good evening, how do you do? Aisteru, Sarange,
Hola amigo,
Hola amigo,
te quiero mucho.
Te quiero mucho.
Sugoi,
Sugoi,
Ichiban,
Ichiban,
Kimochi,
Kimochi,
Chumi,
Chumi,
Yapi,
Yappy,
Bling Bling,
Bling Bling,
Konbanwa,
Konbanwa.
大家晚安。
Good evening, everyone. Before the Dharma teaching, I would like to announce that True Buddha Divine True Buddha Trove of Divine Wisdom, TBSN, is inviting everybody to become a member of the club and join the competition. And it ended on July 8th, 2020. The Dharma lecturer Tasiman from Indonesia, from the Zizang chapter, and we heard that it's a team effort. And they had invited 139 new members to join. So they won over many individuals. So the Zizang chapter in Indonesia will win Grandmaster's original painting. So this was an announcement by the TBSN team. And I would like to let everybody know that the year 2020 is a year of turmoil with the pandemic. Did happen, and the effect of coronavirus. Now the Seattle Lizang Temple and the Rainbow Temple
师尊的这个 birthday，
on this year's birthday
今年的法会
and this year's ceremony
今年秋季法会吧，是不是？
and for the upcoming autumn annual ceremony, what should we do?
没有一个答案出来。
We still don't know.
那么在世界各地的同门，
So the disciples all over the world were asking this
有人
question.
呢想来西雅图雷藏寺，
Some people
也想到
want to come to the Seattle Litang Temple and wanted to go to the Rainbow Temple,
那
Rainbow Villa.
要怎么办呢？
What should we do?
现在我跟大家讲，
Let me tell you now
西雅图雷藏寺跟
that up till
长
now,
治的状况，
let me tell you the situation of the Seattle Litang Temple and the Rainbow Temple now.
你如果
First
人过来了，
Once you get here,
查清楚，要先查清楚
you need
西
to
雅图雷藏寺的餐馆有没有开放。
first make sure if
彩虹雷
the
藏寺的
dining
餐
hall
馆
at
有
the
没有
Seattle
开放？
Temple and Rainbow Temple are open or
据
not.
我所知啊，
According to what I
除了
know,
常住以外，西雅图雷藏寺的餐馆
they
是没有
are
开放的，
open only to the
跟
permanent
彩虹雷藏寺的
residents
餐馆
of the
一样
temples.
是没有
They are
开
not
放的。
open to anybody else.
你到
The
了
same
西
for
雅
Seattle and Rainbow
图也
temples.
没有人给你接机，
Even when you get to Seattle,
也没有
nobody
给
will
你
pick you
送
up
机。
at the airport. Nobody will send
什
you
么
to the
机都没
airport.
有。
This is a joke of the word.
你到了，就算你人到了西雅图雷藏寺的围墙，
Even if you get inside
告诉
the
你，你也
the
不能
outer
进来。
fence of the Seattle temple, you still
到了
cannot go
彩
in.
虹雷藏寺的铁门外，
And
你也没有办法进
Even
来。
if you get at the iron
就算你
gate of the
爬
Rainbow
进一
temple,
步，
you still cannot go in.
马上就有光头告诉你，
Even if you step in, then there would be our Sangha member that would tell
围
you
墙内
that you're not allowed
跟彩
to
虹
get
山庄的
inside
铁门内，
the
你好好去
perimeters
住在
of
你
the
的
Seattle temple
定
and
下的
Rainbow
旅
temple.
馆，没有钱我们也不管。
So you just live at
吃
whatever
的自己负
hotel
责，
and we
旅馆
cannot
费
support
自己负
your
责，
fees. You have to be
来往的车自己
responsible
负
for your
责，
own food, for your
还要
own
叫你
transport and
乖
hotel
的
fees,
自我隔离14天，
and you are also required to self-quarantine
也
for
就是说，
14
你
days,
就算人来到西雅图，
which
你也要
means
乖乖的在
even
你的
if
饭
you
店
get to
住
Seattle,
满
you
14
have
天，
to stay
自
inside
己
your
顾
hotel
自己的三餐，
for
自
14
己顾
days
自己
and
的
take
这
care
个
of your
飞机
own
票的理会，
meals 3
跟
times
你
a
的
day
住宿费，什
and
么费
your
你都要付。
airfares and your
4
boardings,
天以后呢，
your
让你进
lodgings,
来也没有饭吃。
and even if you can come after
就算
14
让你进
days,
来
we
了
have
14
no
天隔
food
离，
provided
让
for
你进
you.
来了也没有饭吃。
So even after you self-quarantine for 14 days, we don't have any food provided for anyone anymore.
你
Because of the
来自何
pandemic,
方？
everybody is scared. Where did you come
没有人
from?
知道，
Where did you
你
pass
有没有
through?
感
Nobody
染？
knows.
没有人知道，
Are you infected? Nobody is for
这
our
个是很严格的规定。
This is a
这就是
very
西
strong
雅图雷
requirement
藏寺
at
跟彩虹
our
雷藏寺
Seattle
目
temple
前
and
对
Rainbow
同门
temple.
的最好的招待。
So this would be the best
我们现在
hospitality we
已经
can
跟你
provide
讲
for
我们
you.
的招待就是这样子，
So that's how we will
各
treat you.
管各的，
That you have to take care of yourself if you ever want to come.
是不是这样？
Is that right?
是啊，反正你来了，不管你是什么人，
Yes. So it doesn't matter who you are,
不管你是政府的高官，
whether you're government officers or
或者是贩夫
big
走卒，
businessmen,
不管是男女老少，不管你是老的、
man
小
or
的
woman, young and old,
baby，
or even babies,
就算美国各州，
even
你从德州
if you
来的
come from out of states, say from
佛罗里达
Texas,
来的，
Florida,
你是从加州来的，
California,
从加拿大来的，
from Canada,
全部一律如此。
you have to follow
这
the
就是我们
requirements.
西雅图雷藏寺跟彩虹雷藏寺给你的最好的招待。
And this would have been best for you, the kind of
跟各位同门宣布这件事情，
the kind of greetings that we want to give you.
说是这样子。
This is the kind of reception that we will give you, for sure, we
你
promise.
自己就管你的三餐，
If you come, then you
管你
have
自己
to
住的
take
地
care
方。
of your own meals, your own lodgings.
那西雅图雷藏寺什么都不管，
That
你
the
彩虹雷藏寺
Seattle
也什么都不
Temple
管。
and Rainbow Temple will not be able to provide anything.
你自己去讨生活吧。
So you should earn your own living. That's how it is,
对不对？
right?
是不是这样？是这样啊。
Yes, that's the case.
那没办法，
Nothing else we
我
can
们只能
do.
够怪疫情。
You can just blame it on the pandemic,
所有的人都怕死，
and you have to understand that everybody is afraid
你到底
to
有没有
die,
病毒？有没有？
whether you're infected or not.
病毒有没有病毒？
Do you have the coronavirus on you? Nobody knows.
那规定就是这样。
So that's the
14
rules.
天以后，你自我隔离14天以后，
After you self-quarantine for 14 days, you can come
可以到庙，
to the temple.
但是
However,
除了拜佛以外，
all you can do is just to pay homage and nothing else is allowed.
“那也就是说，你们不怕死的，就来吧。
So if you're not afraid to die, come.
你们不怕死啊，你自己能够管得了自己啊。你不怕死的就来啊，
If you're not afraid to
那
die,
没办法。
come. What can we say?
政府也有这样子的规定吧？
It's the
庙里
rules
也有这样子的规定。
recommended and set up by the government too, and these are the rules of the temples.
好吧，就宣布完了。
That's the end of the announcement. Now let me share a joke first.
儿子问母亲
The son asked his：“
什
mom,
么是弱不禁风？”
"What is so weak that you can't even withstand a breeze?" And mom
就是身
replies,
材很瘦，
"That means she's really slim and
弱
fragile
不禁风。
that she cannot even withstand a gust of
这个儿子
wind."
听完以后就讲
That's correct.
妈妈，
And
我
the
知道
son,
所以
after hearing
妈妈
that,
意思
said,
就是
Okay, I know.
招风，
Then you are a big tree attracting the wind. It's both are Chinese idioms.
这个有人很瘦，有人很胖，
Some people are very slim, some people are very heavy, and some people are just right.
所有的现象。
That's the phenomena of the
有这
world.
个呢，我们就可以证明
So from this, we
每
can
一个人的
prove
想法都不同，
that everybody thinks
没有
differently.
一个人想法一样的，
Not
也
every
没有一个
there
人
are no two people who think exactly alike.
他的相貌。我有一件事
And the
情，
same with their looks and figures.
我们每一个人的脸孔
You know, one thing I find extremely
有一
interesting,
对耳朵，
on our faces we have
一对眼睛，
a pair of ears, a pair of eyes, a pair of brows, one nose, two nostrils, and one mouth.
每个人都是这样子的。
Everybody is the same.
但是呢，
However,
每一个人都不一样，才
everybody is different.
一个嘴，一个鼻，
Just one nose, one
一
mouth,
个眼睛，一个眉毛，
ears,
是
eyes,
不一样的东西
eyebrows
集合起来，
just these 5 things combined.
依然是每一个人都不一样。
And yet, everyone is different or looks different.
可见要把每一个人的思想
Therefore,
一致的话，
in order
实在是
to have everybody to think alike is extremely difficult.
这是我自己本身的一个感觉。
That's my
同样的
insight.
五官都是五官，每一个人都是五官，
They're all with these 5
它会不一样。同样一个脑袋，
elements to a face. How come everyone looks different? And we have the same brain, but why everybody thinks differently? Think about it.
现在讲这个，
Now,
你问我答。
we will continue with the question and answer.
弟子莲花迎琴，
Your disciple, Lianhua Yinqin,
传承
wholeheartedly pay homage to the lineage root
弟
guru.
子皈依真佛中已经
Your disciple
5年了
has taken refuge in Grandmaster for 5 years.
保持静思
Every
正法
day, I maintain to respect my guru, treasure the Dharma, and practice diligently.
是感觉越
This
是
past
精
couple of
进
years, I found that the more diligent I am in my Dharma practice
越
and
多的
mantra
障碍
chanting,
跟考验，
the more obstacles and challenges there
请
are.
师尊为弟子解答疑惑。
Could you
是否
please
越精
explain
进修
this?
行会遇到更多的阻碍
Is it the
和考
case
验呢？
that the more
弟
you
子该
practice,
如
the
何
more
面
obstacles
对
and challenges will
和
appear?
这些阻碍跟考验呢？他是讲说，
And how
越
should I
精进
face these obstacles and
就
challenges?
有越多的阻碍跟考验出现。
So she said that the more diligent you are, the more obstacles and
告
challenges
诉你，莲花引
appearing. Let me tell you, Lianhua
师
Yingting,
尊每天精进在修行，
Grandmaster practice
也每
diligently
天
every
精进
day.
在写作，
I
也
also
每
write
天
my
精进
book
在
every
画
day. And I'm also diligent in my
天
painting
一幅画，
every day.
一天
One painting a day, one article a day.
一天 现在是天天晚上
And now, every
超
night,
度所有
I
患难
bardo
病
deliver
死亡的所
those
有的
who died from coronavirus. All the people who died from coronavirus, I bardo deliver them every night.
我很精进的，每一天都
I am very
修法超
diligent
度到2
in
点。
my practice and performing the bardo deliverance until 2 a.m.
我的障碍
But let me tell you, I still have many obstacles and challenges.
我的障碍还是
My obstacles are still plenty.
不在佛法里面。当然了，没有障碍就是顺境。
In terms of Buddhism, if you have
有
no
障碍就是逆境。
obstacles, then that would be the favorable
但是
condition.
呢，
But with
在
obstacles,
最
that would
高
be
的
the
佛法里
adverse
面，你
condition.
领悟了
But at the highest realm of Buddhism, of Buddha Dharma,
最高，你领悟到最高点，没有
when
什么叫做
you
顺，
comprehend
也
and
没有什么叫做不顺，
enlighten toward
也
the
没有
highest
什么叫
point,
做障碍。
then you comprehend that there are no such things called going smoothly or adversity, and there's
障碍是一
not
种
no
自然
the
的现
so-called
象，
obstacles and hindrances.
也是
that
你自己的业力
Obstacles are natural phenomena created by your own karmic
他就
power.
越顺。
Some people
刚刚我讲，
will go even smoothly
有的人越
when
精进，
they are more diligent.
他
Like
的
I just said, there are all
越顺，
kinds of people. Some
那么
people,
你
the
是
more
越
diligent
精
they
进，
are, the
越
better
多的
things
障
go
碍。
for them. But for you,
刚
the
刚
more
我已经
diligent,
讲，
the more obstacles you encounter.
人的面孔有百百种，
Like I just said,
各有不
people's
同的
faces are all
各有
different
不同的
kinds,
遭遇。
and they encounter
但
different
是到了
things.
最高的境界，
But when you reach the highest
遭
realm,
遇都是没有的，都是没有，
all encounters
没有什么
are
顺，没有什么逆，没有什
non-existent.
么是
There is nothing
很顺风，或者是逆境，
going smoothly or going in
没有
adverse.
什么这个障碍。
There's no adversity, there's no obstacles, no obstructions, no
你不要
hindrances.
把这些
That's the highest
阻
realm.
碍跟考验
Don't treat these obstacles and challenges
把它当成一种逆加的
as a serious matter. Just take them as a kind of adverse blessings. It's also a kind of blessings, but with adversity.
例如我们今天西雅图雷藏寺的现象，
Like the situation at the Seattle Temple and Rainbow Temple.
你如果敢来送死，
If you dare to come
就是给你
and die
逆加持
here, then there would be adverse
就是逆
blessing
境啊。
because because you go to the contrary.
给我们的逆加持，
Because coronavirus is giving us these adverse blessings.
你知道那个佛亲，他们
Do you know
帮师母买菜，
for Qing helped Simu buy
到
some
我家
groceries
就把东西放在门口。
and Simu asked her to
他
buy?
进来说东西
She
在
would
门口
bag them and then place them at our front door and then call Simu
他连进家门都
and ask Simu to get the bags to bring them in. She did not even dare to come into the house because she was just at the grocery
菜市场
stores.
到底是
and she's never sure if she's infected or not by the coronavirus. So she does not want to infect us. And she's also scared of our condition too. In the past, when I see my grandchildren, I would hug them, but now at a great distance, we just do this. It's to symbolize the hugs. So the coronavirus is also a kind of adverse blessings. So if there are disciples who wants to come to Seattle or to the Rainbow Temple, you would receive those unfavorable or adverse blessing as well. Because the situation now is the whole humankind, the whole mankind is receiving these adverse blessings. So think about it. Your own individual obstacles and challenges compared to the adverse blessings encountered by the whole mankind is minuscule. So just look beyond them. Just don't take them so seriously. Just continue your diligence, because without diligence, your karma will not be eradicated. But if you continue to be diligent, then one adverse blessing after another, then you would reach a state where you would have overcome all the obstacles and challenges. Grandmaster, from the start, when Golden Mother opened my divine eye, the third eye, all the obstacles and challenges that I encountered ever since were like layers of mountains, and I have to climb over the mountains one after another. It's never ending. They're all challenges. And in the future too. In the future there will continue to be. So don't be afraid of obstacles and challenges and the test. Just overcome them. The next question. Grandmaster and Simu, how do you do? My name is Yang Mu. And then going backward is like a shepherd. I have a question about empowerment. I have received the empowerment for Chakra Samvara. Does it mean that I have received the empowerment for Vajravarahi and inner fire as well? Or do I need to ask for the inner fire empowerment separately? When Grandmaster transmitted the Chakra Samvara teaching, you also transmitted the combined mantra for Chakra Samvara and Vajravarahi. Thank you. You have received the empowerment for Chakra Samvara. So it works okay for practicing Vajravarahi. It should be interrelated, because Vajravarahi is Chakra Samvara's consort. So it's the same as receiving the empowerments for both. So it's okay to practice Vajravarahi. However, for inner fire empowerment, you still need to receive it separately. Because Chakasamvara and Vajravarahi are in union. But the Yidam for inner fire is Vajravarahi. However, inner fire Dharma practice is a rather special Dharma. You need to receive a specific empowerment for inner fire. Although they are related, but you still need to receive its specific empowerment. That's the second question. Next, Singapore disciple Lian Hua Island. Homage to Grandmaster. When you transmitted the Dharma practice of the wish-fulfilling money jewel of the white robe master, I don't remember you mentioned the visualization of the three-step Dharmakaya emergence. Do I need to do it? That's the first question. For the three-step Dharmakaya emergence visualization, typically speaking, in the development stage, if you want to practice the wish-fulfilling money jewel of the white robe master, do we have a sadhana or practice procedure for this Dharma practice? Did anybody take care of it? Does the practice procedure include the three-step Dharmakaya emergence? In principle, in all of your development stage practices, your Yidam deity yoga, it has to include the three-step Dharmakaya emergence. First, the emergence of the sit syllable. The sit syllable revolves, and then the emergence of the Yidam. From the sit syllable, the Yidam emerges. Does it? I wrote it very briefly here. First, empty your mind. Visualize the white robe master. Either one hand is holding the money jewel and the other one is wish-fulfilling mudra, or both hands holding the money jewel. White robe master is Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva. So first you emerge the sit syllable. So you visualize the sky and there's a she syllable that revolves to become the white robe master. Her right hand is holding the money jewel and the left hand is in the wish-fulfilling mudra. Or she sits on top of a lotus and both hands are holding the money jewel. So that's three-step Dharmakaya emergence. First you visualize the sky and there is a moon disk or sun disk, and at its center there's a she sixth syllable
然后旋转，
and then
大师出现
revolving to become the white robe
那个
master.
种子日，因为先出现
So
种子日，
we should add the sixth syllable there
白衣大师。
because the sixth syllable emerges first that revolves to become the white
那
robe
么白
master.
衣大师呢，就等于是在虚空中。
So the white robe master is in the sky.
空咒以后就观想虚空，
So after you empty your mind,
夜
you visualize the sky
中有种子日，
and there's a moon disk at the center, a sixth syllable she
白衣大师
which revolves to become the white robe master. And the white robe master emerges that way.
由
So you do need it
旋转，然后
from the sixth syllable revolving, and then the yidam would appear. This would be better for the development stage. If in the perfection states, then there's no need. Then you just visualize yourself to become the yidam, because you're already in spiritual union with the yidam. In a split of a second, you already become the white robe master. So that's the sign of a spiritual union. Then you just visualize yourself to be the yidam really quick. The second question, the great mandala offering of the 4 preliminary practice is a wonderful practice that results in the future. In this pandemic, is there any practice that can produce result right away to increase my income and resources and find a better job in order to avoid this crisis? So the great mandala offering of the 4 preliminary practice is wonderful practice, but it's for the future life. So in this pandemic, is there any practice that can produce result right away to increase my income and resources and find a better job in order to avoid this crisis? So I like to ask Tanchen Katso to reply. Are you able to answer? Chant the Buddha's epithet. Amitabha. Who has answer to this question? Who else? Master Lian Sheng. 他讲的是逆境转成顺境，然后 He said that to change the unfavorable condition into favorable condition and to make it into a positive situation. See, one question, so many answers. So, in this pandemic, you want to find a way to increase income and find a better job in order to avoid the crisis. This crisis does not refer to coronavirus, but about not getting bankrupt. You should practice the deity Dharma practices. In Tantrayana, we have wealth deity practices. And the wealth practices can be for future lives and also present life, like the white Jambala. White Jambala Dharma, some of them can be for the future, for the present life. The same for the yellow Jambala, red Jambala too. Then you can avoid the crisis. So, I like to tell you that Grandmaster himself is near bankruptcy. Near bankruptcy.
没有摸顶，
because now no blessings on the
没有人
heads.
来
Nobody comes.
，no cash，
No cash.
no cash， 很现实的问题呀、
It's a pragmatic problem.
然后我今天中午问世，
This afternoon, I give spiritual
这个
consultation.
就是隔壁隔壁师尊住家隔壁的
One from Grandmaster's next door.
培根，他来问世，就是
Bacon.
隔壁培根来问世。另外就是走掉的，今天的飞机走的，
And someone that returned
安姐，安姐
by plane
就是这两个
today.
人问世，
Angel. Just these two people came.
两个人问世，只有这两个嘛，对不对？
Just these
今
two,
天就
right?
只有两个人问
For
世。
today.
我门开得很大，希望有很多人进来，坐在客厅
I opened my door wide open.
等着问世。今天
And
就只有培根，就是
I
隔壁
hope
的
the
自己人啊。
people
因
come,
为
but
安姐也是
one
要
is
飞走了，
my next door neighbor. It's our own people.
飞回加拿大，
And Angel is flying back to
今天晚上
Canada.
班机飞回加拿大，9点
So
半
it's
飞回加拿大。
her last chance.
他要临走的时候来问世，如果他不走，他就没有来问世。
If she's not leaving, she will not
这个
go in for the consultation.
因为是太太要生孩子，
And Bacon from next door because his wife is about to give birth, so he comes from some
就是这
consultation.
样两个熟人。
Just these two familiar people.
星期有没有人预约？
How about Mondays?
有啊，
On Monday,
几个人
how many appointments do we have?
啊？一只手能数啊，那是少，那个
Just
哥
one
哥的太太
hand
叫
finger.
小小，
So means only very
哥
few.
哥的太太叫小小。
It's Cantonese.
你看嘛，
I play over
我
the
都快要
thing.
宣布破产了。
See? I'm about to announce my bankruptcy.
这也是师尊的危机耶。
So this is also Grandmaster's crisis. Do you know?
所以我
So
你看那个川普总统哦，有给每一个
Trump,
这个
President
国
Trump
民的这个礼金，对不对？
give
就是促进你一点钱，
the citizens some
然后你可以去发展，也是促进经济的意思。
some
一
money
天到晚看
to
我的
help with the
邮筒
economy. And I check my mail every day,
就是
my
没有那个
mailbox.
川普总统的支票。
But there weren't any checks from President Trump at all.
我每天都在等啊，拿起来就看有没有那个。
So I've been waiting the stimulus check.
这也是我的问题啊
Every day waiting for it. So it's my crisis too. So pitiful.
所以啊，我最近也修了财神法。
So recently, I also practiced the wealth deity dharma.
No people coming. No people coming is no money. But no money is no honey. 你看嘛，问世，大门打开，
So
有人来啊。
for spiritual consultation, we open our door, but nobody comes. It's just like 1, 2 little kittens.
3只， 连3只都没有。
Not even 3,
2只。
just 2.
这个弟子想请示师尊，师尊的延生符第
Okay, Master,
是曰
in your book number 247, The Miraculous Talisman from Guru Liansheng, on page 104, the mantra of the Medicine King, you mention about 3 deities. 1. The great Emperor Senong. 2. The Medicine King of the Tang Dynasty Sun Shimiao. And 3rd, the Medicine King of Buddhism, the Elder Su Guang or Medicine King Bodhisattva. In addition, there was also the Taoist Medicine King of the Song Dynasty, Wang Wuben, or the great Emperor protecting lives, Bao Song. Are they all the same? What are their origin and source? Which Buddha was they emanated from? Oh my gosh. The great Emperor Senong, Sun Simiao, and Medicine King Bodhisattva, and Wuben. Are they all the same? What are their origin and source? Which Buddha was they emanated from? Who can answer this? Anyone? I will give you a prize if you answer. What prize can I give away here? I will give you this ginseng tea. The great Emperor Senong, in the ancient time, so the Chinese are referred as the descendants of Yan Huang. And Yan Huang means the great Emperor Senong. Yan Di is the great Emperor Senong. And Xian Yan Si, Huang means the emperor. The Huangdi, the emperor, Lizang Temple in Taoyuan, is Xian Yan Di at the center. So Yan represented the great Emperor Senong. At that ancient time, there was a Niwo clan, and the Senong clan, and the You Cao clan. And the one who drew the 8 trigram are Fu Xi clan, Senong clan, You Cao clan, and Niwo clan. And one more. And the great Emperor Senong, at that time, they treated the Senong clan not as human beings, but as gods who descend upon the human world. And how great the great Emperor Senong is. He tried and tasted all the herbs, even the poisonous ones and the mild ones and the safe ones and all the other properties and even the poisonous one. And eventually he became all black because he was poisoned. So according to the legend, the great Emperor Senong died from the poisons or toxicity. So they were the 5 great gods. And we all know about the Chinese medical doctor of the Tang Dynasty, Sun Simiao. He's a Taoist master. In our Taoist practice, we refer to the Sun Simiao Zhenren. Zhenren meaning like a Siddha, the one with attainment. So that's from the Tang Dynasty. He mastered medical science, but he's also a Taoist. Grandmaster knows him and have read his biography too. And in Buddhism, the medicine king is the elder Su Guang or medicine king Bodhisattva. Generally, medicine king Bodhisattva is paired with the supreme medicine Bodhisattva, and they are attendants to the medicine king Buddha, medicine Buddha. And the Taoist medicine king of the Song dynasty is the great emperor Baoseng. Is it the same as the Da Tao Gong? In Taiwanese, the great emperor Baoseng. We have his temples in Taiwan. In our city Garbha hall, we do have the great emperor Baoseng. So, in Taichung, there is a temple called the Da Tao Gong, and that enshrines the great emperor Baoseng. So, Da Tao Gong is the great emperor Baoseng. Their origin and source from which Buddha? Which Buddha's emanation? Anybody? Anybody knows? Shouldn't be on the internet. This question. Because I never did any research on this. So, the great Emperor Senong is one of the 6 gods that descended on the human world to teach all the people how to farm, to heal and treat. And the Yu Cao clan teach people how to build houses. And the Niwo clan in Taoism to create human beings. So in Taoism, human beings are created by the Niwo clan. So they are the great god descending. Are they all one deity? It's very difficult to say. And which Buddha's emanation? That's even harder to say. They are Taoists. The great Emperor Senong is Taoist. The Sun Simiao is Taoist master. And the great Emperor Baoseng Wang Wupen is also Taoist. And in Buddhism, only the Medicine King Bodhisattva, Supreme Medicine Bodhisattva, and Medicine Buddha, and the 12 medicine generals. There are also many in Buddhism. And Sakyamuni Buddha was also referred as the great healer king. This kind of question nobody can answer. Lian Liang from Malaysia. That's a Dharma teacher. The Reverend, yes. I will give you a guidance in your dream, because you're Dharma, you're a monk from Malaysia. And the Liu Jia, Liu Ding generals, are they the same as the 12 medicine generals in Buddhism? Liu Ding, 6 Ding are the soldiers, and Liu Jia are the 6 generals. They are not 12 generals, okay? The 6 Ding are the 6 soldiers, and 6 Jia are the 6 generals. They refer to each month of the year. And the 12 medicine generals are the protectors of each of the 12 months, so they should be different. They are mixing Taoism and Buddhism. I'll give you a dream guidance. Even if it's the same deity, so what? If they are not the same, so what? Human life, even after you study, so what? All the same question. Huh?
三昧雅尊是本住的净分，智慧尊为上降之净分，二者如水入水，即下文所说，所依等其之意。三昧雅尊是本住的净分。 智慧尊为上降之净分，二者如水入水。
The Samaya deity.
所说的所依等期之意。单真嘎之后，这一句怎么解释？很好解释的。毛以席 ，OK， 请坐。三昧雅尊就是你自己。
So the Samaya deity is yourself.
三昧雅尊就是你自己本来的。
It's
佛性。 我讲的最简单的。
The original Buddha nature, Your own original Buddha nature is the Samaya deity. And the wisdom deity is the Buddha nature of the whole space, cosmic space. And when the Buddha nature enters into your Buddha nature inside your body, and the two of them assimilate, so the sky, that's the mother light, and you are the child light. And when the child is in union with the mother, then that's like water entering into water. So you cultivate spiritually according to the Buddha nature of this space to cultivate your own Buddha nature. So water entering into water is a complete match. It's like your Buddha nature is the same as the Buddha nature of the sky, of this cosmic space. Now do you understand this meaning? So what is the Samaya deity? Is the yidam that appears inside your body through your spiritual cultivation. And with the wisdom deity that descend from the sky are actually equal. It's like water into water. So equal and matching completely. So it talks about Samaya deity and wisdom deity. When it mentioned about wisdom deity, you know that's from the cosmic space. And the Samaya deity is the deity that you, the result of your practice. Now do you understand? I'm pregnant and I really love eating hot spicy food. So the other day I asked Mom, would it affect my pregnancy? And Mom replied, probably not. However, sour boy, spicy girl. So the baby should be a girl. And she said, well, I should force myself to eat sour food. Then will it become a boy? And Mom replied, no. That's what I thought too when I was pregnant with you. And you turned out to be a tomboy.
So, 喜欢吃酸的会生男孩子，喜欢吃辣的会生女孩子。
So if you like eating sour food, that's a boy. If you like spicy food, it's a girl. It's like a folk tale. So this is cell phone and line. So the husband lying to the wife, happy birthday. And the wife asks, what are you giving? What is your gift for me? And the wife replied, and the husband replied, do you remember that beautiful rose-colored BMW that we saw the other day? And the wife was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh no, my gosh. So loudly. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Did you really go buy it? We are all jumping here with my colleagues. And they replied, but I bought a toothbrush with the same color for you. Such a pity. So you need to know what's coming after.
告诉大家一个好消息。
Let me share a good
这个
news.
师尊
Good
今年
news.
的 birthday，
Grandmaster's birthday this year. Dharma sister Hanifa
真正的
gave
不是去玩具
Grandmaster
店买，
a real, not a toy.
真正的一部劳斯莱斯的白表
A
外面
real
上是白色的，
Rolls-Royce
里
white
面的是金黄色
exterior
的
and golden
是属于
interior,
金
golden
有
color,
点靠近金黄色的
close to golden color
那个
uh,
里面的
seats
装饰是黄色的，外
interior,
面是白色的
and outside it's white.
车子，两门的
Two door
劳斯莱斯的车子。
Rolls-Royce car.
我今年
Very grateful.
师母不知道送我什么，我不知道。
And I don't know what Sue give to me this year.
不过他帮我煮菜煮了很久的时间。
However, she's cooked for me for a very long
我
time.
们禁足令的时候，他每天
This year, during the
煮
stay-home
的东西都
orders,
很好吃。
she cooked every day,
夫妻啊，
and it's very delicious.
夫妻不计较。
And between husband and wife, we don't care.
哎，
And for
你的生
her
日我有送什么吗？
birthday, what did I say? What did I give to you?
啊？哦，师母讲，
Sumu
她
said
有准备我的 birthday 的 gift。
she prepared
到
a
现在
birthday
还没
gift for
拿
me too, but she forgot she hasn't given it to me yet.
我生日都过了，你都没有拿出来。
And my birthday has passed
那
and
你
you
生日
haven't
的时候我有送
given
你
it to you, to me.
哦，对呀，我一定会送你。
So did I give you something for your birthday?
师母
Yes,
记不住
of
啊
course.
记不没关系啦。
I would remember, but Sumu doesn't remember. But it's okay between husband and wife.
好的，我们今天就讲到这里。Om Mani Padme Hum。
Okay, that's all for today. Om Mani Padme Hum.